Boy.
It's the way of hating and cheating. It's the place to be. Get back.
Demon Slayer. Right? Demon Slayer. So.
3 episodes in.
3 episodes in.
So 20 chapters in for me.
How many chapters?
20.
20 chapters in for him, because he's a manga reader.
Yes.
I'm not. At least yet, at least. You know, maybe eventually.
You should.
But I just...
Especially when you watch the anime as... Well, yeah. Watch the anime as you're reading it. It kind of puts more context into what you're reading.
I might do. Maybe one day if I have the motivation, I'll do it.
So, as someone that's just watching it, what do you think so far?
It's spectacular. So look, you guys, right? Check it, okay? Look, so
spoiler warning in effect.
I just watched all 3 episodes a couple hours ago because, like, I missed the whole hype train for this show.
Well, that's a good thing. So
yeah.
You're watching it with naked eyes, basically.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like, I mean, I've been seeing it on YouTube. Like, people have been talking about it and stuff, and I just, you know, videos have been popping up. Oh my God, this is that and this and that. I'm like, what is it about the show? I mean, the name Demon Slayer does draw my attention. So I was like, I knew I was gonna look at it. It's just I got pushed to look at it even quicker because of the stuff I was seeing.
Well, you know me. As soon as I see anything samurai related, I'm there.
Yes, I know.
I'm there.
Anything with a sword. This guy is hot. So, episode 3. Well, start from the beginning.
Yeah, start episode 1.
I knew something bad was gonna happen, right? I knew a massacre was coming.
It starts off too cheerful.
It's just the way the whole setup it just throws you off. You just like, nah, something's not right. Once you've seen a lot of anime, you know it's like, nah.
It's kind of that slow horror build up.
Yeah, like showing all the kids and the mom and this and that, and it's like, oh,
it's not gonna go.
Oh no, I was like, then he's leaving, and then when the dude, was that one guy? Was he blind? The one that let him spend the night at his house? Was he blind? I don't forget what he looked like. Alright, because I think there was something about his eyes, so I was thinking that maybe he might have been.
You feel for Tom, and I'll look it up.
But yeah, once he brought up the demons, it was like, first off, already Demon Slayer, you know, so you know there's demons in it. Then he brings up demons. Demons are gonna be out at night. You shouldn't be out at night. And then he's not at home. I was like, no, right. So, oh man, and then his, I was tripping, right? I was tripping.
So you're talking about this guy right here.
Yeah.
No,
yeah, that
he's
guy.
not.
I was tripping then, you know. Maybe I saw it wrong. Maybe I just watched it, but I'm already starting to miss bits and pieces. That's the only thing about binge watching. You just lose stuff so quick, in my opinion.
Yeah, that is true.
But then he was like, oh, I smell blood. I was like, too late.
And he's slow compared to how fast he is by the 3rd episode. He is slow, and it took him longer than it needed to for him to get there. So when he got home, it was even worse for him. Because he feels like, if I had been there, I could have done something. Which, more than likely, he couldn't have. So.
And then I like the animation.
Yeah.
Like, it's very, like, I like it. Like, you know, like I noticed in the snow, like, after going through the snow for a long time, they had the, like the stuff around his hands and feet, you know, like he's getting frostbite and all that stuff. I was like, man, this is real.
The animation they use for the environment looks completely different than how he's. It's like they did somewhat CGI for the background, which they probably did, and then he's hand drawn. Mm-hmm. But it transitions a little bit too, so it blends in better than most animes. It's like complete CGI. It looks like they just put a picture of a character on top of this. It moved it around on the stick.
Then the sister. How do you feel about the sister becoming a demon and him taking her with him?
All right, I'm not gonna go off of. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do a little spoiler for you and for everybody watching. But she she comes in clutch.
I mean, I figured she was, you know, like I have the fact that she responds to him being in danger and stuff like that. And then she goes off. I knew that was gonna come in. That's gonna come into play, you know. She's gonna
you see in the second episode where they're fighting the demon and she just kicks its head off.
Yeah, I said, dude, you should.
The second episode, right?
Yeah, that was. Wait, that might have been. Was that the second or the first?
Either the second or the first.
Either or. That was the second, because the first one, I think that ended with him fighting the one guy, the Demon Slayer. I think that happened at the end of that.
Let me see.
But dude.
But anyway,
I wish I would have did a reaction to that, because like you should have heard me scream when she kicked the head off that demon. I was tripping.
There's like a slight pause when she does it. It's like, dink.
Because like I knew she was going to go attack him, but I just wasn't expecting that. and for it to be like, I was like, what? Yo. Oh my God.
She straight up soccer kicked his head off. But the fact that it's weird because he grows arms out of his neck and then...
Yeah, like that.
And then the body comes back to life too. So it's like he's confused at what just happened to me. But I like the sister. And then for where I'm at in the chapter, she literally becomes like his sidekick.
And it's funny, like, you know, his reactions to everything, you know, seeing the demon, seeing her kick the demon's head off, and you know his reaction, the way he be tripping, be having me tripping, dude. Yo. And
then how do you like the trainer? He's hilarious.
He is hilarious. And I'm interested in trying to figure out who
the rest of the Demon Slayers are.
Well, that too, but. The kids from the boulder.
Well, we already issued spoiler warnings, so I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you. Those two were students of the trainer that went and did the final selection that he keeps talking about, and they didn't make it.
Oh, they didn't make it. 'Cause, I mean, it pretty much Gate told us that they were his students, but I didn't know like what exactly they were. So they didn't make it.
Yeah, but I'd say, because it seems like each episode is one chapter, which is rare from what I've noticed from some of the mangas I've read. Usually each episode is 2 chapters. But, let's see, we're episode 3. So episode 5, you'll see the demon. Yeah, episode 5, you should see the demon that killed them. And then he explains more why and what he's looking for. That's the reason I'm not trying to tell you exactly what happens. But each character gets a little bit of a backstory except for the trainer.
Dude.
How do you feel about the way he fought the other Demon Slayer? I don't remember his name, but the dude that was about to kill his sister.
Yo, I mean, it was... Dude, I didn't really know what was going on until he went back and like... Until he hit like that flashback and he realized what he really did. And I was like, oh, snap. You know, I don't see how he just chucked the hatchet up and then it just happens to...
I don't even think he knew he did that. I think he just...
It might have been out of instinct.
Yeah.
You know, he probably has some type of wild instinct that they're gonna show later on. I think, you know, because
he has a weird sense of smell, just like the trainer does.
Yeah, I know he has a keen sense
of smell. Even the way
they
animated that is kind of cool because you see the colored line and he follows it.
Yeah, I like that how they did that whole thing. So I'm ready to see the other Demon Slayers too. Like I'm ready to see that.
I think what will probably happen is we'll get about, I want to see, I haven't, so far in the chapters I've read, they haven't shown another Demon Slayer yet, but they have shown the guy that attacked his family. And he is not a joke.
I figured
he ain't somebody to mess with.
That's usually how it goes. That one person that did something to the main character is always there's always somebody extreme. It's never just a basic person. Not always, but a lot of the time.
And then even in this show, even the swords have a specific meaning behind each one that they get. So, I'm already sold on it already. But the characters are good. The story itself is good. It's not where it's the character magically becomes strong. No, you see him train within the first 3 episodes for a year to get to where he is, and the whole time he's training during that year. It was 3 years.
2 years.
2 years.
Because it was a year, and then after that, that's when the trainer said, "I have no more to teach you." Once you then shows him the boulder, then he tries to break the boulder for 6 months, and then after that, that's when he fights the one guy, the student, the spirit, and then the girl that was with him helped him, and they said another 6 months went by.
Oh,
so 2 years.
So yeah, 2 years. So in that 2 years that he's doing all that, his sister's still in a coma.
Yeah.
Transforming.
Oh, she's transforming?
The way they've been explaining it in the manga is that in those 2 years that he was training, she was transforming into technically she's something that's kind of past the demon, from my interpretation of it. Because she hasn't even really tried to eat any humans.
Yeah. She has been tempted, but she hasn't done it. I feel like once she does wake up, and they're just gonna have her, he's just gonna get up out of his sleep one day, and she's just gonna be sitting there staring at him with a blank face.
I hope it doesn't happen, but I feel like the leader of the Demon Slayers is a demon. Because they keep saying that all the Demon Slayers are strong like demons.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes me wonder, is their leader, or at least one of them, a demon? That's magically in control of his demon instincts.
It could be. Y'all, the most bone-chilling part of the 3 episodes so far was that one sword strike. The last one, when he sliced the boulder.
No, yeah,
this show has some good music. Like, the music goes with the situations.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those shows, and the shows that can execute the music right,
just gets it right.
Like, that's a lot of shows mess up the music, and it can mess up the whole experience. The music has to be right. It has to be right.
I'm wondering, do you think this might be able to become a big 3? Well, no, because it's not a Shonen Jump manga, so never mind. But do you think it's going to be one of those ones that can go on forever?
It depends on how they do it. It really. There's a lot of shows that could go on forever, but it's just that. But it going on forever means that they have to keep on dragging out usually the person's goals.
That's true.
Finishing their goals.
Once he turns his sister back into human, what's left?
Even though, the whole thing with that is, he can go on to be a demon slayer and just keep on slaying demons and meeting new people and this and that.
That is true.
There's a lot they could do with it. It's just, would they be willing to go that far? Because he could become a trainer and he could do this and do that, but,
I'm wondering how long they're going to keep the mouth guard on the sister, because she doesn't. Ever since she's turned into a demon, she does not talk.
I don't think she can talk.
Like, I think she's still in that primal stage. So when they do finally let her talk again, it's going to be one of those moments that you're already starting to become human again, or something like that, or there is no turning her back. Because I feel like it's leaning more towards there is no turning her back.
Yeah, it might be that, or it could be like I don't know really, because it did say that some of the demons have different kind of powers, so there's probably going to be a specific demon that can turn them back, that can turn demons back into humans or something like that, or do something in between to
now I
get.
can say on the manga side, like it shows the main villain. I'm not saying the name to avoid too many spoilers in this video, but he's just walking down the street and Tanjiro finds him. Because he can recognize the smell. And the dude is with just a regular family. Like, he has a wife and a kid and everything. And he's like, to cause a distraction, he just plucks one guy in the back of the neck, and that instantly turns him into a demon. And then later on in the same chapter, he does it again to 2 more people. He kills two of them. No, he kills one, injures 2 of them, and the 2 that he injured turns into demons. So now I'm curious as to how it actually works. I'm assuming it's basically like a vampire, where they injure them to a certain point and they'll turn into a demon, or is it just
Well, they said in the show how they turn into demons.
just by the blood contacting them?
It has to.
Because I assumed it was just more than that.
It has to. It says that the human's wounds have to come into contact with it. So I guess that maybe like it seeps into the wounds. And
That's
gets
what I'm thinking. Because it does show his fingers like pulsing out blood whenever he does it.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason I bring that up is because the two that he gave, that he turned into demons, they just instantly gain these abilities. One of them can predict wherever attacks are going to come from or go. And the other one has these little toy bounce balls that she just kicks, and they can go through buildings and everything.
Really?
So
That's gonna be interesting to see.
So I haven't even finished the chapter to see the rest of the fight, but it's interesting already.
I'm waiting for the anime adaptation.
I mean, it's definitely one of those mangas you can read while you're watching the show. Most you can't, because it'll ruin it for you. But the first 3 episodes definitely have a seal of approval.
A-okay. You know what I'm saying? A-okay. Surprising. Came out of nowhere, but it's good. You know, it's good. If you haven't seen it, sorry. You know everything now, but you know.
Not really. Not everything.
Pretty much.
Not everything.
Pretty much. They get
know everything from the first 3 episodes. Well, first
that's what
5 episodes, actually.
That's what I'm saying.
But still.
But yeah, you know, so hey, when more episodes come out, we'll do more, you know. That's all I got, man. That's it.
That's it.
Hey man, if you like this video, like it, comment, subscribe, all of that, you know, if you want.
Oh my god. And slash that notification button.
Don't slash it.
Just slash it. Ignore him. Slash it.
This isn't Sekiro Hard Mode, Bill.
It's hard enough. Unless you're a certain YouTuber we know.
But hey man, it's the way of A&G.
And it's the place to be.